All right, hello everyone. It is day number 362 complete. Hi there, I'm the Pathwalker. I upload daily videos on how my day went. How did I do for today? Did we do everything we wanted to? What went wrong? What went well? How do we make things better for tomorrow? What's the plan for tomorrow? And just tracking how things went overall in our life, in the big picture, and all with the goal of improving ourselves and just sharing that with you. So, day 362, we are so close away. Unfortunately, as some of you may guess because of the lighting, because normally I record my videos at night, we are the actual next day. I didn't upload the video that day. However, it is the beginning somewhat. It's 3:28 p.m. right now, so I'll explain essentially what went on. So, that night, um, or rather today, like what happened. So last night I started streaming. Now normally I planned on ending my stream around like 3 a.m., 3:30. I kind of extended to 4 a.m. because I thought it'd still be okay because I had to visit some family friends. We ended up streaming until like 10:20, 10:30 a.m. And it went real bad. So basically what happened was I have this thing on my stream called this wheel that has one of them has me drinking a certain amount of shots, like one shot, two shots. Partly, not like most of the other options are not drink options, but there is drink options, and it's something that my viewers can redeem. It's kind of against, I think, the terms of service a little bit, but I don't make it too explicit. It's something that I noticed like is fun. It's fun to do. Um, but anyways, because of that, we ended up, I don't know, I also was stubbornly committed to a goal because I was speedrunning something. The speedrunning, for those who don't know, is trying to complete a game as fast as you can. I just wanted to get a better time, and I got so close at some points, but I don't know, I got really in the zone or possessed, like zombie mode, just trying to keep going at it, and then I was drinking, and it ended up in this mess where it ended up being like 10:30 a.m. and then I had to essentially leave in 2 hours and I was like going to go to sleep. But then the worst thing happened. I got in my bed and suddenly my temptation for pornography kicked in and I I committed to it pretty hard and hard in a way that I didn't want to and it was bad, but thankfully, and what ended up happening is I just didn't end up sleeping during that period. It was like a 2 hour window of this. And the good news, at least, is that I ended up rectifying it all. I cleared my head of it, and I realized I had another realization in that moment of no, no part of this is okay. But still, we broke our streak because I was doing really well with abstinence. Now, something I'll take note of is, and so for that reason, abstinence is not a check. I did write tomorrow's schedule, so whatever. Um, I did shower. I went for my family friend visit. I ended up coming back from my family friends around like 9:30 p.m. or I don't remember. Like it ended, we ended up staying later than we thought, and I didn't sleep this whole time. At this point, I've been up for like I don't know, 32 hours. So I was super tired. I lied in bed for a bit, woke up like 1 hour later, and then I realized there's no way I'm gonna stream something or even upload my video. I was just so tired, so I just ended up going to sleep, and then I ended up waking up around 1:30 p.m. the next day. But I'll talk about what happened kind of like for my waking up this morning uh, in my next video as well, because that's where I talk about like the sleep. But essentially, I'll get to it. So we didn't get to walk our dog, but all things considered, this whole thing, I don't feel like punishing myself for not having walked the dog today because there was no way I was walking my dog before our family friend visit. We got back from there. It was 9:30 p.m. It was night. I was tired. Like it's not. This was a situation where I don't feel it's fair to say that I failed at walking my dog this one day. So sleep and floss didn't happen that night too. Um, and abstinence was a failure there. And we didn't get to stream because I wanted to stream, but I was so tired. Like there was no way that was going to happen. Plus that would mess up my sleep schedule. Like I was already at 32 hours awake. The more I went on, the more I wanted to sleep. In fact, this night I went to sleep at like 10:30 p.m. or something and I woke up at 1:30 p.m., which means I slept for like, what is that, 14 hours plus 15 hours? Like I was just so tired. Um, eat meal, yeah, like flossing and sleeping, like this did not. I mean, actually, we'll leave sleep. I'll just talk about that, for this video. But yeah, so this is it. It was just cold shower and family friend visit. Now, the family friend visit was somewhat nice, despite me being tired. It still was an interesting experience. But now our plan is we're gonna cold shower. I still have a leftover burger. I'm just gonna eat that quickly. We're gonna go rock climbing. On my way back, I'm gonna stop by the groceries, check on my grandma if she needs anything. Then we're gonna have a small meal when we get back. Why is that not here? There we go. We're going to walk the dog after that. And I'm going to see if I could set up my rock climbing hold with my mom. Then I'm going to write tomorrow's schedule, and then we'll go from there. So one thing I'll also take of note, because I'm already talking about what happened. I'll mention it now anyways, but I woke up at 1:30 p.m. You're seeing it's 3:30 p.m. now. So what happened? I stayed in bed on my phone from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. I was still like tired. I was still like waking up, I don't know, from that like long rest that I had. But I should have been able to wake up sooner. Then I got on a call with my friend, and I was thankful for that call. It was an important call, so I was fine with that. But then it became 3 p.m., and then I was kind of opening my computer, watching a few videos here and there, and now we're 3:30 p.m. So that's essentially what happened there. But yeah, sleeping. I mean, I slept when I slept, so I wouldn't call that a victory or a fail because I slept early, but we woke up later than we would have liked. Anyways, we're gonna cold shower, do everything here. We plan tonight to sleeping by 4:30 a.m., which I think is fair considering I don't know, I woke up at 1:30 p.m. but I don't know, maybe because I slept so long it'll be harder for me to go to sleep, but regardless, this is what we are aiming for. For our goal viewer, sleep is definitely going to have to go into the red after like not sleeping at all, even though we kind of still adjusted our sleep schedule because we ended up waking up at 1:30 p.m. I would like to wake up even earlier, honestly, but maybe like the next day, like for like the video I'm doing after this, like technically for today, I'll bring it back to a better note. But yeah, nutrition we could keep there, fitness we can keep there, nothing else to change. Family's good, friends is good, romantic because of what happened with abstinence. And I, in fact, and I didn't note this. Laundry kind of let me lower laundry to like this vacuuming needs to get lowered. Um, Grooming we could just keep there. Dog walking, all that. So one thing I'm also going to mention is the fact that Um, so the main thing I really want to talk about, there's two things really, and again, it's all about the three goals I said, which is let's get our sleep good, let's abstain from pornography, and let's avoid time on our phone. These are the three key factors that I think are, and I've highlighted them, and I think what happened in the last 24 hours has definitely, or more so, has definitely demonstrated to me the importance of these things. Um, when I went on stream, I think the fact that I ended up drinking, I need to change something about that because I never even chose to like drink. I didn't choose to drink in the sense that I didn't go, oh, let me have a drink. Some people just chose to, they redeemed a thing that made me spin the wheel and it happened to land on that each time. Not each time, but some of the times. And so it's for that reason that I felt I'm definitely going to have to modify this in some way, no matter what. But I think that was mainly the reason why. I also had a really stubborn idea of wanting to get a personal best in something before I ended the stream. That was just me being stupid. Um, because I'm stubborn. I should have literally just ended my stream at 4 a.m. and everything would have went well. I would have just gone to sleep at that point. I wouldn't have looked up into that masturbation stuff because after what happened? So I was awake for all this time. I go in my bed and then I would go on my phone. Why? Why did I do it? The craving came up. Maybe it was because of the alcohol. I'm convinced actually that alcohol definitely played a role in that. Also, the fact that we were kind of so awake for so long that we were kind of delirious when you're awake for that long. So it was a recipe for disaster at that point. Any RuneScape fans in the chat? Chat. Sorry. Ignore that if you don't know what I meant by that. So I truly felt like, going forward, the plan is to fix the drinking. Um, Clearly the phone time, again, phone time was weird, and the issue also was when I woke up today at 1:30 p.m. from 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. I didn't do it for the whole time, but I gave into abstinence again, part like my mind lightly. But so it's for that reason that I'm not happy at all with that, especially with the progress that I had been making. Like I'm telling you, we're coming up on a year here. Let's finish strong, right? But I don't want that to be, again, like I said, I don't want that to be the pressure that I'm doing it. But we could definitely finish going forward from here very good. And the key to all of this that I'm thinking is be disciplined when I'm streaming, because this is not the first time. This has happened many other times where what has happened on my streams has gone out of nowhere and it has negatively affected my future day from that point. And I've had dark moments that have resulted in pornography for that happen. This has to be, I think, at least the third time that this has happened. So in this channel, I'm always all about problem solving. I'm always about trying to see, okay, what was the issue? What do we need to do to solve it? So clearly, I'm going to be changing what's going on with my wheel and the drinking aspect of it. Um, and then I'm going to be um, yeah, like it's all about like modifying things accordingly. I feel like I had been doing a really good job with the sleep stuff. This was kind of a weird situation because I stayed up for so long. I was in a weird mood, so I don't want to punish myself too hard for what happened, when I woke up at 1:30 p.m. and stayed on my phone. We have been doing good. Let's go back to exactly where we were at. I like where it was. I like my plan for today. I like everything that's going on forward from here. Uh, I'm going to truly treat this as just a little bump in the road among an overall good positive direction that I've been going on. So that is where I'm at right now. On the constipation note, I know, because if anyone doesn't know, I was kind of constipated like the last few days, and it was negatively affecting my sleep. We're good on that. Everything's good there. So I don't see anything getting in the way of us doing very well going forward, as long as I stick to making sure that my drinking doesn't get out of control, and by modifying it, possibly just not drinking at all for the at least soon to come future. But yeah, you know, this is important. These steps are important, guys, and I really want to talk to them. I really like talking about this because whoever you are, no matter where you are and how good things are, you are going to get slip ups like these. Like these things are going to happen, and the most important thing is how you respond to them. And the idea behind that is, some people can really start crashing in a terrible direction. The good thing about this channel that I have is I have full accountability. I talk about it, so I can immediately observe it, talk about it, start reflecting and problem solving so that we fix it. Most people, if you don't have some form of journaling or tracking what you're doing, that one slip up that happened in that one day could end up going on a whole few days or a week or a month or even a year of just like you going in a bad direction. So understand that slip ups are part of the process. Not to like excuse them. That's not what I'm doing at all here. But you need to accept that when they happen, you're like, no, okay, these things happen. Now, most important is what's going forward from here. So that's my mindset. That's my attitude. I'm ready to have a great day, finish everything I have on my list, and then take it from there. So I appreciate you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.